Alright, so here we go. It's been a day, so I might get things in the wrong order. The council have requested a meeting with my friend with the burger van. We don't really know where this came from. It's come from the person who's requesting it is the head of health and hygiene. So quite what he's got to do with licensing, absolutely no idea. Perhaps, as I've said in an email since, all the rest of the licensing officers have resigned, realising, of course, they're all breaking the law. So the thing of this meeting is, because of course the legal team still want to take him to small claims court. I don't know who's ever heard. If anyone's ever heard of a council taking someone to small claims court, please let me know, because I don't think that's the usual thing at all. But I might be wrong. Because of course they're still saying they can legally charge for this trading license, mentioned in probably many previous videos. They can't. They don't have the proof. We know that. And they've been breaking the law for 30 odd years. I don't know, the money's gone missing. Anyway, so my mate phoned up this bloke at the council. I'm not mentioning any names at this point. And after a few phone calls and a couple of emails, the bloke at the council pretended he didn't get my friend's reply. So he'd phoned him up and said, well, since you haven't replied, after which the email was duly found, of course, because my mate had an auto reply from him. So when my mate phoned up, the bloke at the council said, oh well, this meeting is what we need to discuss, this thing about the trading licenses. And my mate said, well, I'm not doing anything until your legal team backs off, because you know you're not allowed to charge for this license. Probably a few others as well. So off he went to the legal department. He said, well, the legal department is going to hold up proceedings until we've had this meeting. So this is indeed a taste of victory, because 4.5 years I've been at this and they've never offered us anything, except when they knew they were right. Of course they piled legislation our way proving that, and the rest of the time, which has been going on a while now, it's just been denials, lies, from these upstanding members of the community. Makes you quite sick, really, doesn't it? I know I try and put positive spin on a lot of things, but there's nothing good can be said about this. I try and have a laugh with it, but let's face it: the council, the government ombudsman, the district auditor, the police, the Prime Minister's imposed a media blackout. Really, there's nothing good can be said about their behaviour. Any of them, right up the chain. There's a lot of good that can come out of this, because obviously, they've been on the back foot for a while now, and things have been turning in our favour for a while. But this is a massive, massive breakthrough. They obviously want to meet my friend and try and sweep it all under the carpet, and however they're going about doing that. And as for the small claims court, well, they probably are quite determined to go through with it, but then they had an illegal joint council police operation last year, and all charges were dropped and it was chucked out of court. Partly due to a shoddy police statement, which actually said at one point that my mate was a copper. Also had many other details which are all mixed up and the wrong way around, and So we know they're stupid enough to try it on, but I'm really at the point of trying to stop this. I've been emailing this guy and also the legal department, and I've written 2 letters to the legal department, which have been completely ignored. So it looks like, you know, they're just trying to shut everything else out and just go after my mate. The upshot of all this being is that I've said to them now, and obviously my mate is going to back this up, that if you want a meeting, we suggest that David Cameron is present to see what his councils get up to, you know. Like he doesn't know. But this is where we need to be, you know. It will come out in the press, of that I'm quite sure, one way or another, you know, or perhaps another way. You know, it's one of these things. It's a Hillsborough. They can't bury this forever. And I've told them I'll be there until the day that it is uncovered. But I'd rather not wait 20 years, to be honest. But yeah, it will come out. But this is, you know, a meeting. I don't know what they think they're going to discuss. Where they've hidden all the money, maybe. Apparently some of it appeared some years ago. Some of it appeared in the Welsh Water Board accounts, although obviously no one knew at the time the scale of the thing, and obviously at this point the details of how that happened are sketchy, because it was a long time ago, and no notes of it in the kind were really taken as far as I know. But as I say, they've been on the back foot for a while, and I do believe now they're finally finished. This is ongoing. Obviously any sort of meeting has yet to happen, but yeah. I think, dear friends, we've won.